South Korea is one of the biggest gaming countries in the world, and they are posed to basically have a huge future with gaming, and it's very much expected that they will continue to be one of the top gaming countries in the world, and maybe even one day become literally the biggest gaming country in the world. And with gaming comes streaming these days, so that is why it was all the more shocking when in December of last year, so just about 3 months ago, Twitch actually suspended their services in South Korea. They basically completely banned the country from its services. So why did they do this? Well, I made a video at the time about it, but essentially it was becoming way too expensive to have their services in South Korea, to the point where Twitch was basically losing money for providing their services in South Korea. This is all due to what is called sending party network fees, or otherwise called termination fees. Basically, this is where in South Korea, the internet service providers are able to just basically hike up these charges for providing the service of internet to its customers, and essentially this would mean that Twitch would eat a lot of these fees. So like I said, they announced back in December that they would be suspending their services completely, and they said that this would actually happen, 3 days from now, so February 27th, so Tuesday. And yeah, this shocked a lot of people, obviously, because like I said, South Korea, huge gaming community. Well, now it just came out that the South Korean Telecommunications Commission is fining Twitch 435 million won, which is approximately 327,000 US dollars. And this fine is directly for discontinuing their video on demand services in South Korea. Now, this commission in South Korea is alleging that Twitch's suspension of the video on demand service violates local telecommunication business laws, and therefore that is how they are justifying this fine. Now, on the side, they are also tacking on another 15 million won. This is because allegedly Twitch had failed to implement a security system to prevent illegal footage, I guess, from being spread on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not totally 100% sure, exactly where that comes from. But yeah, overall with the two fines, it's about 340,000 US dollars. Now, before Twitch suspended their services in South Korea, they actually started doing it where I believe they only streamed in 720p as a way to reduce their costs of streaming in South Korea. And so as part of this fine, this South Korea commission is basically mandating Twitch to disclose their information on why exactly they made it so that they had to stream at a lower quality in South Korea, as well as the specific information of why they ultimately banned their services in South Korea. Obviously, Twitch is saying that it is due to the high costs, but I don't know, I guess this commission is wanting more information, and I don't know if they're possibly alleging that there is more to the story. But regardless, Twitch, I guess, refused to provide this information, citing contractual confidentiality, which, I don't know, I think makes sense. But I guess now, in retaliation to that, this South Korea commission is now urging the platform to basically issue refunds to a lot of the people that were disadvantaged from this ban. So, I don't know, we will see how that concludes. I don't know if this will kind of bring the situation to a sort of stalemate, but it does look like Twitch is getting a pretty hefty fine. A lot of different reactions to this fine. Some are even saying that this might just be a sort of retaliation type of thing from South Korea because Twitch banned their services. Others are saying it's a sort of necessary citing of the law. Regardless, and however you sit on the situation, like I said, it is a fairly significant financial blow to Twitch. And overall, I would say a pretty interesting conclusion to a very unique situation involving one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world and one of the biggest gaming nations in the world.